message for you guys that I have been practicing full blown all month. In fact, for the past few weeks, I've been really working on this to make sure I can come to you and say it works, and it truly does. My message today for this video vlog is about how to make your dreams come true. But it's not just how to make your dreams come true. What it really is how to have faith in the darkness. I understand that there is a lot going on right now with the whole, if you're into astrology, there's the planets aligning and retrograde, and the energy is very heavy right now on the earth. And you may not believe in this or understand it, but what you do know is that perhaps in your life you're feeling it. Things are harder than they seem to be, and things just seem like it's impossible to move forward. This is called the darkness. This is called we want something to happen, but it's not happening. Whether we see ourselves there, whether we want a successful business, whether we want to be a best-selling author, we want a loving, kind, friendly relationship, whatever it is that you're working towards, or whatever it is that you truly want in your heart, it's not here, and you become frustrated, and it becomes heavy. And sometimes even more crap gets piled on. It's like you're already frustrated. Enough is enough. This happened to me last month because I was going through this. I had a breakup. I moved out. My dog had potential cancer, and it was enough is enough. And I couldn't focus on my career or move things forward in the way that I wanted to because I was so bombarded with these things that were dragging me down. And so that is what I'm talking to you guys about today, because chances are you have had some difficult times lately too, because every single person I talk to has been going through some crap, right? Well, I'm here to say happy June. June is here, which means new beginnings. The summer is officially here, and it is a new opportunity to refresh and renew. And what we can use this time for is to let go of everything that no longer serves us. I kid you not, all of those things that we've been working on and those challenges, they are gone. Just let them go. And it's might not seem quite as easy as just saying, okay, forget it, it's June, let's just keep moving. So to help you really put this into action, I'm going to give you 4 simple steps. These 4 tips are to help you truly have faith in the darkest times, but more importantly, how can you manifest what you truly want when the outside of your world is not giving you what you think you want, right? So here we are, we want something, and we're going to go get it. So how do we do that? The first thing is to be inspired. I'd like all of you guys to ask yourself, what inspires you? Perhaps you're working towards something like having a successful business. You're an entrepreneur and you really want to have the opportunity to feel what it feels like to have money flowing in, and you can go do the things you love. Well, feel that, hold that, go to bed every night, 10 minutes, think about that, wake up in the morning, be thankful that you have a business and that you're working for yourself. Whatever it is, be inspired and ask yourself, because what happens is ask yourself why you got into what you wanted to do, or ask yourself, why do you want this dream? Because a lot of times we want something and then the outside world gives us other things that don't align. Well, I'll tell you, the universe is always going to give you what you need to get to what you want. So if it feels tough, it feels like you're in quicksand, it feels heavy, it's because there's lessons to be learned. You have an opportunity to rise to the occasion and learn the lessons. And the sooner you do, the sooner you open your eyes and become aware that I can learn something here, whether it's compassion, patience, trust, forgiveness, self-love. These are all ones that I've been working on. When you get to that experience of understanding that there is something I can learn, then and only then can you truly step into getting towards your goal. So it's about being inspired and asking yourself, what do I love to do and why do I want to do this? Be in touch with your goal. When you have a goal, don't say, I just want my goal to come true. You have to know why you want it to come true. The second is to take action. So every day we need to take action towards that goal. So let's say you want to have a successful entrepreneur business and you want to be the number one in the industry of what you do. And you are inspired, you want to make a difference in other people's lives, but now you have to take action. So despite what's happening around you, don't worry. You take action every day. Also, always, always take action. So for me, I want to be a best-selling author. I don't have people knocking on my door right now saying, Shannon, we can't wait to read your manuscript, but in my head, I do, okay? And I'm not worried about the people, like I'm not getting called back for interviews, the press releases aren't getting sent, they sit in my outbox mysteriously. I'm not letting any of it get me down because what I'm doing is taking action. I just one step forward, I keep writing blogs, I keep editing my book, I'm working on designing the cover. I take action. So how are you taking action towards your goal? Don't worry about what's going on in front of you. If what's going on in front of you is complete chaos and heavy drama and just complete darkness, then hold the light inside of you. The light will help you get out and see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the third step is to let go. I'd like to ask all of you guys to let go because this is the most important one. A lot of times we go, this manifesting stuff doesn't work. We don't see it coming true. I've been trying so long. Well, guess what? That's because you're putting expectations on how, when, who's going to help you make it come true. You have so much wrapped up in your goal that you're not allowing it to breathe or allowing it to do and be what it's supposed to be. So what you have to do is just let go, surrender, and know that if you're taking action every day and you're holding in your heart the inspiration of why you're doing what you're doing, then it will always come true. You have to let go of when and how, but it will come true. Just surrender. And the fourth is to don't give up. Ever. Don't give up. I kid you not. 4 years down the road, if you're still working on your dream, don't give up. This is a power of persistence, and I like to encourage you to look at your life right now, and if things seem really heavy, things are out of control and crazy, this is the universe's way of saying don't give up. Fight for what you believe in. If you believe in your business being successful, if you believe in being a best-selling author, if you believe in finding your soulmate, then don't give up. It will come true for you. And a little story to tie all of this in is my story of being a travel writer. I lost my passport about 6 weeks ago. At the same time, I also was going through a breakup. I was moving, and then I find out my dog potentially has cancer. It was just one thing after another, and so I had to regroup, refocus, and I had to put all of these principles into practice because what I truly, truly wanted was to get back out there and travel and to write and to share my experiences with you guys because in my heart of hearts, that's what I want to do. But instead of just getting frustrated and throwing in the towel and saying, God, I can't do anything for 6 weeks because my passport's gone and I have to spend $200 to get a new passport. See, that racket gets in our head because even though those were the things that were going on in my world, I held a place of positivity, a place of, well, I get to regroup. I get to make a dream list. So I sat down and made a list of where I really want to go again. I sat and used the inspiration that was inside of me. And then, would you believe it? The passport came. 6 weeks flew by, and I now have a ticket to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil because I've been inspired to go. And this is the last step of really having faith in the darkness, is to know that you do not have to know the whole journey. You do not have to know the whole blueprint. You just have to know the next step. And that's what happened with me in my Brazil. I had a Brazil fund, right? It was all tucked into my savings, and then my dog gets sick and he needs a surgery, and all of a sudden that money, boom, out the door, and my dog's saved. But now I'm like, well, wait a second. I had money for Brazil, but that's how we think. I don't know where the money's going to come from. So part of it is trusting. But what I do know is I have the inspiration. I want to go to Brazil. I do know I have the passport, and I'm taking action every day. I bought my ticket, and this weekend I'm applying for the Brazilian visa, one action at a time, one step at a time. So for you, think about one step at a time that you can take. If it seems impossible to turn your business back around, or if it seems impossible to actually be a best-selling author or be the inventor that you see yourself as, or whatever it is you're working towards, don't let that impossibility slow you down. All you have to do is hold the inspiration, take steps daily towards it, and then let go of how, when, and who, and what you think it's going to come true, and then just keep working towards it. Because I promise you, it gets better. I promise you, I promise you. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I am living in the light now. I see the amazing miracles that are waiting for you. And I want to invite all of you guys to take those steps, to truly, truly trust that you are right where you need to be. And the universe will always give you what you need to get to where you want to go. So trust in yourself and believe in yourself. And thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful June. Woo! Go play with the world.